matchup, and that's why the fans are so anxious every time they see it. Can Lady Tigress beat two? No. LLT Women's World Championship has made the rounds and has traveled across the world to claim themselves as champion. Will it be Datura's first title reign, potentially starting right here tonight?
Iniciamos Lucha Libre.
Alright, here we are. One of the most important women's wrestling matches possibly anywhere on the planet is happening here tonight as part of Guerreros Internacionales for the 2025 Rumble on the River. We've got a Lucha Triangular. It's a triple threat match, one fall to decide it, between former champion Lady Tigress to battle against Datura, the Heartbreaker, and the current reigning and defending champion, Sioux, CML Mexico National Mexican Women's Wrestling Champion as well, holder of multiple championships, and she has decided she will indeed be a fighting champion. She will put one of her titles on the line as Datura has already left the ring and is giving her opinion of the other combatants. You gotta do enough damage to one to beat the other. That is the intent of these sort of contests, and it's possible that one could indeed be left out of winning this matchup. Test of strength, not so fast, says Datura. Swing and a miss. Lady Tigress has been waiting for the opportunity in order to try to regain her championship for well over 8 months now. Look at that, double team takedown. Lady Tigress knocked off of her feet. Tigress is down, but we did see this showdown between these two women's stars. Datura, one of the top women's wrestling stars on the West Coast, and CML Mexico's Sioux. Will we see a handshake between these two? Datura, you never know what her true intentions are, and the speed and the quickness of Sioux might be a challenge, but Datura is a great striker, and she has a lot of hip strength off the ropes. Look at this! Spinning head scissors takeover. Datura knocked off of her feet as she rolls to the outside. So Datura hiding amongst the fans at the moment. But look at this. We might indeed see the return of Lady Tigress, and she just literally hammered poor Sioux from behind and knocked her straight off of her feet. What a devastating shot by Lady Tigress, who is willing to do anything to get her championship back here tonight. Women's championship at stake in this Lucha Triangular. And in their previous contest, Lady Tigress used her power in order to hold down Sioux several times. But Sioux, excellent with her kicks and her running strikes and hurricanranas. And that indeed stunned Lady Tigress when she lost the title back in November last year. Snapping Sioux down literally by her hair. And now Lady Tigress is in control. She's a lady, but she is a ferocious animal, a tiger. Look at that, Sioux slid underneath the big boot. Lady Tigress with a swing and a miss. Misdirection. Look at this, Cazadora. There's the arm drag, nicely done. And Sioux, once again a champion, is able to ground one of her two opponents. But Datura had a chance to recover on the outside of the ring, and there's that spinning back fist. Very effective. Excellent striker on her feet. This is what makes Datura dangerous in these sorts of battles. Now showing the great flexibility, trying to weaken Sioux in one of the four corners of the ring. Nice reversal by Sioux, but Datura got her right elbow up in time. Watch out, up in the air, diving arm drag. Nicely done by Datura. And Datura, she'll surprise you with her high-flying offense. Now, Lady Tigress can't celebrate too long because one of the other combatants can get involved very quickly. Yeah, Tigress says this is her ring to dominate. and she has been extremely impressive at these events in the past. A number of tremendous victories for Lady Tigress in the Rubber on the River series. Big swing and a shot there. Datura barely able to remain standing. And Lady Tigress on her feet is the most dangerous. You better be careful. Oh, look at that. Dropped hold. Datura went face first into that middle turnbuckle pad very hard. Look at this. On the run. Running knee connects. And Datura down and hurt. Quick roll up out of nowhere by India Sioux. Will she be able to retain? No, 2 count there. Last year, Lady Tigress suffered her demise and another count. You know, any penny combination could be the result of the end of this matchup, and that's why the fans are so anxious every time they see it. Look at this. Can Lady Tigress beat 2? No. Again, championship is at stake. LLT Women's World Championship has made the rounds and has traveled across the world. And one of these women will have the opportunity to claim themselves as champion. Will it be Datura's first title reign, potentially starting right here tonight? Bit of a shouting battle for a moment, but it's Lady Tigress with the forearm, and Datura could not defend herself wisely enough right there. Will Lady Tigress pick up and throw Datura anywhere and everywhere along this ring? Look at this voodoo drop in progress. She hit. This could be it. And forget the penny attempt. India Sioux immediately rushed into the ring to save herself and her championship. And ultimately, India Sioux not beaten to the point of no return as this match continues. Snapper takeover by India Sioux. Quick snapping kick. As Datura is still down, under the bottom rope, technically out of bounds, but still close enough to the combatants that are fighting in the ring. India Sioux trying to go strike for strike with Lady Tigress. That is no easy task. Watch this! India Sioux with a sunset flip! Oh my! Lady Tigress was going to sit on her, but she moved! Fly cross body! A basement cross body! Oh, Datura almost won it right there. It might be the case that these women might want to work together on one, but I guess not. India Sioux drops Datura to the outside. Senton backsplash! She pinned Tigress! Referee's called for the bell! India Sioux has retained the championship of Lucha Libre Total here this evening.
La ganadora, la India Sioux. The winner.
Gotta give a lot of credit to India Sioux, successfully retained her championship against 2 opponents at the same time here this evening. India Sioux declared the winner, still the champion of LLT's Women's World Championship Division.
Tiger.
Championship. 8 months now. Look at that, double team takedown. India Sioux might be a challenge. Is a great stretch. India Sioux might be a challenge. Off the ropes. Look at this. Spinning vessels just taking over. Hiding amongst the fans. So Datura hiding amongst the fans at the moment. You'd see the return of Lady Tigress, and she just literally hammered poor India Sioux from behind. Literally hammered poor India Sioux from behind. What a devastation. Lady Tigress and Guerreros in their previous contest. Several times, India Sioux excellent with her kicks. Tigress with a swing and a miss. His direction. There's the entry. That's Tigress with a swing and a miss. one of her two opponents. But Datura had a chance to recover on the outside of the ring, and there's that spinning back fist. One of her two opponents. But Datura had a chance to recover on the outside of the ring, and there's that spinning back fist. Very in these sorts of battles, now showing the great. Celebrate too long because one of the other combatants could get involved very quickly. World Championship is 8 rounds of his travel. This World Championship is 8 rounds of his travel. World Championship is 8 rounds of his travel. Potentially starting right here tonight. Potentially starting right here tonight. Bit of a shoving that moment. Potentially starting right here tonight. Bit of a shoving. We're around this ring. Look at this voodoo drop in progress. She hit it. This could be it. Everywhere around this ring. Look at this voodoo drop in progress. She hit it. This could be it. Forget the pinning attempt. Anywhere and everywhere around this ring. Look at this voodoo drop in progress. She hit it. This could be it. Forget the pinning attempt. Tigress was going to sit on her, but she moved. Black cross body. Tigress was going to sit on her, but she moved. It might be the case. These women might want to. It might be the case. These women might want. It might be the case. These women. It might be the case. But I guess not. Anthony Sioux drops the two to the outside. Senton backsplash. It might be the case that these women might want to work together on one, but I guess not. India Sioux drops that two to the outside. Senton backsplash. She pinned Tigress. The referee. But I guess not. India Sioux drops that two to the outside. Senton backsplash. She pinned Tigress. But I guess not. India Sioux drops that two to the outside. Senton backsplash. She pinned Tigress. The referee's calling the bell. India Sioux is here this evening. Here this evening. Let Libre here this evening. Gotta give a lot of credit to India Sioux successfully retaining her champion.